I got to ask a good question. Who had a better run from their career out of Ice Cube and John Singleton? You remember John Singleton had directed Ice Cube and Boys in the Hood, but then Cube did that movie, kept doing his thing, and Singleton was Fast and Furious and had some solid roles, but Cube with the uh Friday movies, which took a life of their own, barbershop movies took a life of their own. You know, he did his thing with Anaconda, and are we done there? And are we there yet? Cube became underrated, that kind of like his between his filmography, done quite well for himself, and also directing music videos and doing things. So it actually was like, who got the better end? Did Cube surpass Singleton in the filmmaking thing? Because it's like Cube did quite well. You know, he did a different types of movies. Obviously, he did Higher Learning with Singleton, but then you fast forward into other roles he did. You know, he did a lot of different roles, but he built franchises. You know, the Friday franchises, the barbershop franchises speak for themselves. I mean, Cube, you know, putting Mike Epps on, Kevin Hart on. I mean, riding the passenger side, who's ever the hottest happening comedian. Cube done some things. Cube done had, you know, and are we done there? Are we done yet? So he done had, you use that, the Friday movies, the barbershop, he's had what you call a triple block of trilogies, which is very impressive. Very impressive. Just talking on the film game. He been able to compartmentalize that, and, you know, along with the other films he did, done quite well for himself. You know, so it says a lot that, you know, he's been very successful. And of course, he had a hand on Straight Outta Compton too. So, I mean, you look at his track record, you have to be quite impressed with what he did with filmmaking. So that's a good question. Did he match or surpass John Singleton in terms of the filmography? Because I think it's a real legit argument in case. I think it really loans itself to like, okay, we got to kind of think about this for a moment. It was like, did he surpass him in something that didn't seem to be feasible once upon a time? You may have laughed at someone when you thought about Singleton directing him in Boys in the Hood, which he got an Oscar nomination, Poetic Justice, that he did with Janet Jackson and Tupac, and then, you know, Rosewood, and then he did, you know, Higher Learning, and those other, the Fast Furious, he did those other movies. But Cube track record catalog ain't no slouch. You can make a strong case for Cube against John Singleton. And I don't know if I can recall a time when somebody from one profession brings in some from another, and then you look at him and then you got to ask the question, did he match him? Did he surpass him? Because it really loans itself to wondering. It's a scratcher. And I did get asked that we were having a conversation about Ice Cube and John Singleton. And I was asked, how do I think Cube did on the status? We ain't even talking about Achilles and the Bee, and there's a lot of movies that Cube done been a part of, and he done quite well for himself. I mean, really, when you think about it, you know, we just strictly talking the movies, and it says a lot. That says a lot, because when you sit there and you think about it, this cat that had over a 30-year career, and his film work and what he's done doesn't get his due as it should. Some people just will write off his hood movies and stuff, but Cube's done some big time things. I mean, you gotta get that some consideration. So this is a good debate. I just want to know who you think, and do you think Cube matched what Singleton did? Because I mean, I don't know if Cube will ever get no Oscar nomination or anything like that. But then again, you can never tell, because I mean, he didn't put out so much that he might have something that's bound to connect. But regardless, Cube done definitely got a lot of W for what he done for his film career. So let's talk about it. So please like, subscribe, work on thoughts, comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands, keep your mind clear, watch out for another. Share the video if you like. Hit that membership, because when you do questions like this, I will definitely bring forth. Stay safe, stay blessed, stay woke, stay real, stay true. I'm out one time. Peace.